Hello generals, and welcome back to another 0 hour training video. In today's video we will be looking at second economy, second eco for all of these factions, or for all the factions of 0 hour, all the armies you could say. So we're going to start off with we do have a GLA over here which will be representing all the GLAs since they do have the same market. We also have a USA dozer representing all the USAs since they have the same supply drop zone. We do have a China dozer representing China and Nuke General, since they have the same hackers. We also have the Tank General over here, representing, of course, Tank General. It does have the same hackers as China China and Nuke. However, the price is different, so I will mention that separately. And then we do have the Infantry dozer over here, which of course representing Infantry General, and the hackers of course over there are different, as you probably will know. Okay, so we're going to start off with the GLA. Actually, before that, this video will be split, well, not really split, but we'll be kind of explaining two different things. First of all, I'll mention all the economy that's given from each thing, and then secondly I will just mention some points on each thing. For example, the build time and the HP and the cost and so on, and overall the benefits, the pros and cons. Yeah, so let's get started. Actually, since my money is going up right now, I do have some oils in the corner which you can't actually see. But yeah, anyway, so I've got the oils. So I'll mention the oils first, which I didn't actually plan to do. So oils give you $200 every 20 seconds. So every 12 seconds, what I'm on about. Every 12 seconds you get $200, which means you'll get $1,000 every minute and $2,000 every 2 minutes. So yeah, that's it for the oils. Of course, if you're USA, you also get the supply lines, extra $20 every 12 seconds. But yeah, let's move on to the market. So the market. So put market down. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me build it all and then explain it. So I'll just explain it as we go along. If you guys want to sit down and count it, that's your choice. I won't do that right now in this video, otherwise it'll take super long. So we do have a market over here which which costs $2,500, and it gives you $20 every 20 seconds. So if you do the math, for 1 minute it'll take you it'll give you $600, which means every 2 minutes it'll give you $1,200. GLA don't get any upgrades for the market that gives extra money. They do get cash bounty, but we're not going to mention that here since it's not actually to do with the market. And of course it varies depending on how many kills you do on stuff. Of course you get the same amount, however is dependent on the kills and stuff, so I'm not going to mention that. So market gives you, like I said, $20 every 2 seconds, which is equivalent to $600 a minute and $1,200 every 2 minutes. Let's move on to the USA drop zone, which I can't make yet, and I don't have power as well. So get some power. Thank you, Kel. You go chill out on the mountain. So now we can make the drop zone. Already have a strategy center now, and we also have power. Okay, so a drop zone. Drop zone gives you money every 2 minutes. It costs the same as the market, 2,500, 2,500. It gives you every 2 minutes, apart from the first drop, which is dependent on how far it is from the edge of the map. So this is the edge of the map right there, here. And the plane will come in, so it might take 10 seconds to come for the first time. After that, it'll be a 2 minute drop every time. So what do you get, or how much do you get? You get $1,500 every 2 minutes, which is equivalent to $750. So 600 and 750 every minute, which is equivalent to $25 and $20 over here. You also get an upgrade for the supply drop zone, which will give you $1,650 every 2 minutes. So you do have over here 1,200 and 1,650, or 1,500 depending on what happens. Okay, moving on to the Chinese, or the China doors, I should be saying. So I don't want to build on my nice mountain there, not mountain, but whatever it is, high area. So moving on to the hackers. Okay, so hackers cost $625 for the China and Nuke General. So you got 2,500 here, 2,500 here. So simple math, divide by 4 makes $625, which means you can get 4 hackers for the price of 1 drop zone or 1 market. Hackers hack $5 every 2 seconds. So if you get 4 of them, that'll mean they'll hack $20 every 2 seconds, equivalent to a market, which means they'll actually give you $600 every minute, or $1,200 every 2 minutes, just like a market. Let's make this guy hack first. Of course, the starting time is random, since it have a random number generator or whatever. So they won't always hack the same time, but once they do hack, they'll be hacking every 2 seconds. Okay, so you do know that, of course, hackers do vet up. So when they do vet up, they start giving more money, of course. So yeah, let's move on to the vet 1 hacker. So imagine these are all vet 1, and you have 4 of them, which are sitting in the build queue. So 4 vet 1 hackers give you $6 a piece, meaning $24 every 20 seconds, which makes $720 every minute, which makes $1,400 every 2 minutes. So that's, remember, 600, or you can say 1200, and these are 720 or 1440. This is still 1500 or 1650 with the upgrade. Okay, so when these guys actually vet up for the second time, you will now start getting $960, which is $1,920 every 2 minutes. So of course, much more than a drop zone. So you just need, actually, you don't need all of them on a vet. If you get like 2 of them on a vet, or actually, yeah, 2 of them on a vet at least, then they'll compete with the supply lines. Okay, then they of course vet one more time. So they vet to $10. When they vet to $10, they'll be giving you $40 every 2 seconds, which is of course double the market, which is only $20, and that's $25 every 2 seconds. So this is gonna give you $40, which means they'll give you $1,200 after 1 minute, whereas this gives 600, and after 2 minutes they'll give you $2,400, whether this gives you 1500 or 1650. So you can see, of course, the hackers do outweigh everything. That's only if you get vetted, and you can wait till the second part of this, or the after part, after this part, and in which I'll tell you the times as well for them to vet. Okay, so that is the China nuke and China and nuke general. Now we'll move on to the tank general. So tank general over here, the hackers. Now this one's a bit tricky, because I don't know if I should tell you for 3 hackers or for 4 hackers, because as you know, or you might not know, hackers actually cost $780 for tank general. So that means 4 over here cost 2,500, which is equal to a drop zone and a market. However, 3 hackers over here cost one hacker costs $780, which means 3 of them cost $2,340, 2340, which is nearly the same as 4 hackers or one of these 2 buildings. So I don't actually know which one to show you guys, or which is more fair. So I think I'll do both. Then you guys can decide. But to be honest, to be fair, it should go according to 3, because that is the same as all of these. So we'll start with 3. So 3 hackers. Well, 4 hackers will be equivalent to these anyway. So you do have 600 and 720, 960, and 1200. That's the same. So we're going to work on 3 hackers, which of course going to be 1 quarter off the actual what the log give. So 3 hackers over here will give you $450. So of course 600 makes 450, and then you do have 720 over here, which will make 540 over here, just for these 3 over here, which are going to hack right now, and don't actually need that one. And then you do have the next hack for the lot. I'll just compare them for you guys. So you do have, what was it, 960 over here for the lot on vet 2, and the lot will be 720, which is quite a bit less. So remember, the lot on $6 are going to give 720, and the lot on $8 will give 720. There's 3 of them. And then move to vet 3. So on $10 you're going to of course get $40 for them, so that'll be 1200, and over here you'd only get 900. So you can see that's actually less than the $8 over here. $8 you get 960, and on $10 you only get 900. So you can see it's quite a bit more expensive. Of course, if you add the 4th hacker into them, then of course you will get that extra money, but you're going to be paying $3,120, which is quite a lot more. Now we need to move on to the infantry general. So infantry general, barracks over here, hackers. Now hackers cost $625, just like these China and nuke general. Let's make you guys hack as well. Poor guys can't hack. Okay, there we go. Not poor, of course, because they hack the internet. They reach. I mean, poor as if you're sorry for them. But anyway, so $625 for one of these super hackers. Now, what do these guys give? These guys, if you don't know, they start on vet 1. So like this guy, and they already give $6 like this guy. So of course they're already on an advantage. They actually hack at the same speed, so 2 seconds and 2 seconds. However, the real buff or real superpower, the super hackers, comes when they're inside the internet center, which we will go to next. Okay, so a super hacker gives you $6 every 2 seconds, and of course they won't get 3 vets because they're already on 1 vet, unlike the lot. So they start on 6 and go to 8, then to 10. Okay, so super hackers, let's get to them. So you do have 4 super hackers, and 4 super hackers will give you $720 in the first minute, and of course that makes 1440 for 2 minutes. So basically equivalent to the lot start going onto their vet. So when you move on to vet 2, of course they'll give you 960, just like the lot would do. And then we move on to vet 3, they'll give you 1200, just like the lot. But of course the lot will get there quicker since they don't have to get to vet 1. Okay, that's that done. Now I'm going to put down, where should I put this internet center? We'll put the internet center here. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so internet center is there. So now internet center, it doesn't matter which internet center you have, all of them will do the same thing, meaning give the same amount of money to allow the hackers to get their own personal boost. Don't know what I was saying there. So which means these hackers and these hackers, so China, Nuke and Tank, they all get a boost of 1.8. So they're actually sorry, not 1.8, but they go down to 1.8 seconds. They're originally at 2 seconds, so they hack slightly faster. And the super hackers actually hack at 1.6 inside the internet center. So of course they get a massive boost. Okay, so we're going to go and do the maths for the internet center now. So outside the internet center, they get 30 hacks every minute, which is hacking every 2 seconds, of course. Simple maths. Inside the internet center, they'll get 33.3 hacks. So every 3rd minute, they'll get an extra hack apart from the 3 extra hacks they already get. So if you put these hackers inside here now, so remember I said they give $600 on no vet. So inside the internet center, they'll give you $660 in the first minute. Second minute, it will become $1,320, so double. And the 3rd minute will become 2,000. So remember I said they get a 3rd vet. So 3rd hack. An extra hack. So that'll be for the 3rd minute. I'm not going to go through that again now. So anyway, when they go on vet 1 over here, they're going to be giving you $720, and inside here they'll be giving you $792. Outside over here they'll give you $960, and inside they'll be giving you $1,056. And over here they'll give you $1,200 on the full vet, and inside here they'll be giving you $1,320. Of course, it might look like a lot of money, but remember this costs $2,500, and to pay that back takes a long time. I tried to work it out, took too long, and I couldn't be bothered. But I think I remember what I did. Tank hackers. Okay, so tank hackers inside the internet center, of course, they will give more as well. So if you do 4, of course, it's going to be the same, but we're going to count 3 over here. So 3. So remember 660 over here for these guys. And these lot will give $495 only because it's 3 of them. And then we did have over here, what was it, 792, and over here we will get 594, just trying to remember. And then over here we do have $1,056, and over here we'll get $792. Then over here we've got $1,320 inside the internet center, and over here we will get $990. Like I said, every 3rd minute it'll round up, so you'll get $3,000, whereas over here you get $4,000. Now we're going to move on to the infantry general. So the infantry general, of course, you already get more money, like I did mention to you. So if you put the infantry 4 hackers inside the internet center, we will originally we got $720. However, once you go inside, they give you $888. These guys hack at 1.6 inside the internet center, so they actually get a second hack every 2nd minute. Whereas these guys hack at 1.8, so they get a second hack every 3rd minute. An extra hack every 3rd minute. So they'll do 37 hacks 1st minute and 38 hacks 2nd minute. But anyway, back to this. So when they do get inside, $888 for the 1st minute, whereas originally $720 outside the internet center. And then outside the internet center on the next hack will be $960. But inside the internet center it'll be $1,184, so quite a bit more. And then the 3rd a vet outside internet center will be $1,200, and inside the internet center will be $1,480. But on the second minute it'll be 1,520, which makes a total of 3,000 every 2 minutes. So you got 1,500 or 1,650 here, but you got 3,000 here. Now, before you guys start thinking, "Whoa, that's OP, that's awesome," I'm just going to tell you how long it actually takes you to get to that level, and also the costs to pay back the internet center. So first of all, let's see how long it takes to vet these guys. So if you're outside the internet center, it's going to take you a total of 16 minutes and 40 seconds to reach vet 3. So how did that work out? The first minute they'll vet, I'll take them 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Sorry, not the first minute. To get to the first vet, it'll take them 3 minutes and 20 seconds. To get this to vet 2, it'll take them 6 minutes 40 seconds, and then to get to vet 3, it'll also take them 6 minutes 40 seconds, which is a total of 16 minutes 40 seconds. Same for the tank general. The infantry hacker, however, and they get an advantage because they're already on vet 1, so they'll take 6 minutes 40 and then 6 minutes 40 again. Which should be a total of 13 minutes 20 seconds if I got my maths right. I think I didn't really work out, but yeah, I think 13 minutes 20 seconds because they saved 3 minutes 20 from these guys. So now when they go inside the internet center, these guys will vet up in 15 minutes. So 16 minutes 40 original, and they'll take 15 minutes. And these lot with 13 minutes 20, and they'll take 10 minutes. 10 minutes inside the internet center to hack up. To vet up. Okay, so that's all nice. If you can get into it that long, yeah. Now let's see how long it actually takes to pay back the internet center. I know I'm going a bit off because I've done all the economy now, so I'm just going to explain because this is part of the economy as well, I suppose you could say. So how long did it actually take to pay back? So remember, like for example, 2,500. By the time you've done your second drop, you paid back this 2,500. So by the time you've done 4 minutes and about 10 seconds, you paid back the market. So how long did it take to actually pay back the internet center? So we're going to look at the profit that's made from the hackers whilst they're inside the internet center. I'm just talking about solely just the profit. So remember, $600 over here, so that's going to be $660 inside the internet center. So that's only a profit of $60. So like I said, I did work it out. So it takes roughly, if I remember, about 27 minutes. I can't remember the exact. It might be 27 and a bit, or 26. No, I think 27 and some. Maybe 26 something, 27 something. I think 27 something. But anyway, so you can see that's a long time to pay back. Yeah, they'll be vetted before that. They'll be vetted at 15 minutes. Was it 15? Yeah, 15 minutes they'll be vetted up at. But to actually pay back the full internet center will be like 27 minutes. This is, of course, usually you have the economy inside the game as well, the supplies. I'm talking about if you just solely look at the hackers. The infantry hackers, however, because they get a massive boost, they don't actually take the same amount of time. They will take, if I worked it out, I think it was 13 minutes. Only 13 minutes to pay back the internet center, and then after that you got your full profit. Yeah, so I think I've explained everything. I will, like I said, go through the whole economy for everything. So I'll just do that now actually and get this on the screen for you guys so you can see it. So over here we get $600 every minute, $1,200 every 2 minutes, $1,500 every 2 minutes, or $1,650 with supply lines. I'm only going to go through with vet 1. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again over here. So you do have $600 a minute, or $1,200 every 2 minutes. With the internet center, they'll give you $660 every minute and $1,320 every 2 minutes. Infantry hackers, remember tank hackers are the same, but we'll talk about 3 actually. So 3 tank hackers, originally you have 600 over here, so they will give you $450 and a minute, and $900 every 2 minutes. And inside the did I mention the internet? Yeah, internet center, I'd mentioned that. So inside the internet center you'll get $495 and $990 first 2 minutes. And then you have the infantry general hackers, which will give you $720 outside the internet center first minute, $1,440 second minute, and inside the internet center they'll give you $888 first minute, and then 1,800 the second minute. Okay, so I've gone through the whole thing there. Hopefully you guys seen that. It's recorded on the screen as well. but of course, need to take it off now. So now we're going to talk about just overall. So market over here, it takes 60 seconds to build because you don't have power. If you had power, it'll take 30 seconds. But it'll take 60 seconds to build for standard GLA. Drop zone over here takes 45 seconds. Hackers, however, take 20 seconds each. That's 80 seconds they take to actually make all 4 hackers. And of course, 60 seconds over here. Unless maybe you have 2 barracks. Usually you'll have at least 1 anyway. Sometimes you already have 2, sometimes you have 3 for infantry general. So of course that cost is already paid for, unless you actually make the barracks, especially for the hackers. Okay, so we do have, like I said, 60 seconds, 45 seconds, and 80 seconds over here. So you can see already it takes much longer just to get your hackers compared to these 2. Secondly, you do have the HP. So you have 1000 HP and then 1000 HP over here. And for these guys, you only have 100 HP each. So that's combined HP of 400. But however, the market does get a fortified structure upgrade, which gives it 25% extra HP overall. It's not actually extra HP, it's like an armor upgrade, which means more things will do, it'll resist 25%, but other things could be a bit more or less, so it's not fixed. But 25% is average, you could say, for standard things. Okay, so that's so you can say 1250 HP and then 1000, and you only have 400. Okay, so because the market has a hole as well, this will get one shot from things such as Aurora, nuclear missile, fuel air bomb, whereas the market, as you know, it'll get destroyed and then the hole will stay behind, and you got a second shot. So for example, you need 2 Aurora one Aurora bomber for this one, and you need 2 Aurora bombers for this one. Or for example, 1 nuclear missile over here, I need 2 nuclear missiles over here. And of course, with the fortified structure upgrade, it's got even more HP. And of course, these guys, they get run over, they get sniped, they get easily killed by standard infantry, toxin rebel ambush, just normal vehicles. Just apart from running them over, they can just shoot them like Humvees. So of course, they don't actually do that well, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it for them guys, unfortunately. So that's the bad thing about them. However, one good advantage you can say is if you do see, for example, A10 coming from afar, you can actually move them away and you don't lose them, and they just temporarily they're not hacking, whereas you have to sell these or it gets destroyed, sell that or it gets destroyed. Whereas these hackers, you can move away. Secondly, you can actually spread them all out, so you can have 1 here, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and yeah, so when you spread them all out, that'll of course help out, because you can't, they won't die in one go. But I think I've covered everything now for secondary economy. So I've talked about the price, I've talked about how long they take to make. I've not really talked about the XP value. I can mention that that's not really too much. 200 XP for destroying a market, 200 XP for destroying a supply drop zone, 50 XP for killing a hacker when it's not vetted. If it's vetted, it's 100. If it's vetted again, 150. And if it's vetted again, 400 XP. So that's insane. So if you really want to kill a few hackers, or if you've got a choice between drop zone and hackers, if the hackers are vetted, just go for the hackers. Even if they're not vetted, of course, you go for them. But if they're only, for example, 1 or 2, and you've got a choice to destroy, for example, you've got an Aurora bomber, you can shoot them 2 together when they're not vetted, or you can shoot that, of course, take this, 200 you get. Of course, you'll take out the economy more as well. But anyway, so I've mentioned that as well. I've talked about the HP, I've done that already. What I was trying to talk about, I've talked about how they earn per minute. Yeah, I think that's everything. So hopefully you guys will have learnt your secondary economy now, and what's good, what isn't good, what's better, what's harder, what's more beneficial, I should be saying. But yeah, that's it for the video. Please do like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, I'm your host Jundiyy, and see you guys in another video.